So I'm guessing we missed the first game already, which was but we'll find
I don't even think
second.
so, actually.
Are they still in?
Well, I mean, like, at least they don't have any other draft link in the chat, so it kind of looks like this is still the first one, but we're gonna find it out. I sent you an invite. Where is Myriad?
Set match, boop,
In game, he is in
import.
game.
Yeah, I just reset those guys. So, accepted. Let's go.
Yeah, don't worry. So,
Go. We don't have time.
please chill. Daddy, chill. House of Lancaster, okay.
Interesting.
Hey, what's the map?
Interesting
What's the first
matchup.
map they're playing? Dry Arabia.
They are playing driest of Arabia.
Dry Arabia. So, okay, then let's get into in-game here. Boop, boop, boop. There we have it, folks. Myriad, he had to wait a little bit here in this tournament today, but he's playing now with the Delhi Sultanate in the perfect Delhi Sultanate color green on the left side of Dry Arabia against Scatterbrained, playing the House of Lancaster in yellow. Opening with a Dark Age Barracks.
Guys, this is the last week you're gonna see this,
last week,
or
right?
at least this variety of it. So, I guess enjoy.
I guess enjoy. Yeah. I guess you could say that. Yeah. So we're gonna see. In like 2 weeks, everybody will be like, "What is deer pushing? I never heard of that." Like, I actually have some friends who haven't played Age of Empires for a couple seasons, and they completely missed out on that actually.
Oh, those poor guys.
Those poor guys. Yeah, can you imagine you live without that?
I can actually. Yes.
Yes, you can actually. Okay. Well, good to
Okay,
hear.
I'm not the biggest fan of deer pushing for the same reason that I'm not the biggest fan of pro scouts being still super prevalently strong, and that is, please have something that incentivizes you to move villagers up the map and expose them to danger.
Expose. Oh, that's what you want. By the way, it's I don't think it's gonna be deer pushing actually, unless he
Look
plans
where the
to...
second spear is going.
Well, yeah, like the second one is going to the deer push, but the first one is actually going to go on the gold here.
Yeah, it's really annoying actually for Delhi because wait, let's see where the TC range is. Okay, TC range is far. Now Myriad is forced to pop out his scholar, and
so
that
annoying.
will delay his techs. He's opting to just take all of the gold he needs right now. It's still gonna delay him, right?
Yeah.
Because he needs to keep his scholar here. Now he actually is forced to move one back because there's a second spearman here, and then he cannot take further gold unless he wants to keep this annoyance up. So his second prelate's gonna be delayed.
Yeah, second scholar is definitely gonna be delayed for sure. Which
Never mind, he's actually.
I mean, do you think there's a world where he's like, okay, you know what? Since I'm delayed here, I might as well, like return the favor and go for Tau victory. I don't think, disclaimer, I don't think that's gonna happen. But like,
I hope it does.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will. Quite honestly, I think Scatter should have just stuck around here because he can just keep doing this with his spears, and Myriad is the one forced to heavily micro this, right?
Yeah.
And he's the one forced to keep his scholar out and heal constantly. But instead, Scatterbrained opting to go for the 4-spear deer push, and you love to see it. Look at all those happy animals moving straight towards the English variant town center.
Well, I mean, I totally get that you don't like it, but you have to admit that once, like when it first was kind of introduced, it brought some I don't know, like some fresh ideas to the gameplay, and
it is a very nice expression of skill. The fact that these people have the capacity to do this. Let's not look at what it actually takes to do this. Let's just take a look at what it does to the game.
Yeah,
And outside of countering pro scouts, this just means, oh, now you have 2,000 food safely under your town center and you don't need to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so what I liked about that is I always had issues with the fact that you basically try to get out of Dark Age as soon as possible, and you almost never want to do anything in the Dark Age except for aging up. And so I do like that there's more options to do something in the Dark Age.
Yeah, that's really cool. The problem is
balanced, though. Yeah.
It needs to be balanced because Delhi doesn't have that option.
Oh, I guess it could.
If you're Delhi and you're building a barracks, you might as well surrender.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that might be true. Also, I mean, as Delhi, you can just go for pro scouts relatively soon without any cost, and then you can kind of do the same thing. So we have the first scholars here moving out. So Myriad not heavily delayed, still having 3 on gold here. And Scholar already moving out to garrison inside the stable. Raider coming out, absolutely no surprise here at all.
Scatterbrained playing naked Castle Age without manners. That is an interesting choice, I'll say. I do wonder, is Myriad gonna see this coming?
Well,
what does Myriad see? He saw the House of Land, the Lancaster Castle going up gold veins. So what does he expect? He knows there's spears out, he knows that deers have been pushed. Yeah, he needs to go for another scouting run or this is gonna hit him out of the blue.
well, I mean, technically he could already figure it out if he's looking at the timing, and that Scatterbrained is like 6 minutes in the game, he's not in feudal age yet. Because usually you would go to feudal age a little bit faster to then already have your mana up by now. Yeah. So this kind of could give it away.
I think this is one of the rare occasions where you will see a white tower from House of Lancaster.
Yeah, okay.
Because the timing is so good. Because you drop down the white tower, you get three Earl's Guard for free. You have the double barracks set up. He also needs to prepare a blacksmith still, but yeah. The timing is going to be brutal for Myriad here.
The timing is insane. I mean, he's almost there, and we're not even 7 minutes into the game. And he successfully pushed all the deer inside his town center. I do think that Myriad by now should know. Like, usually you would see around the Lancaster castle because of the influence area. You would, which I cannot see now for whatever reason. Yeah. You would see some manners here, and the fact that there's no manners at all, that strongly indicates that there must be something fishy going on. And there it is. There's a white tower drop as you expected.
Yeah, and Myriad is just moving out to cap sacreds.
Yeah, so he didn't even see that. I mean, again, like he can kind of guess it, but he didn't see it. That's for sure. Oh,
I mean,
wow.
it's a decent timing for sacred sites, right?
Yeah, it is.
7:30, and he's gonna go for all 3 at once. That's nice. Mm-hmm. He was forced to go into archers to deal with the spearmen because he opened with Ghazi to find some damage, which you unfortunately cannot find against Lancaster because they have you have a castle defensive.
Yeah.
And you can't hit their food because it's safely under the TC.
Okay, yeah, this is exactly all of the things that you mourn about in this game. That, yeah. But I mean,
let's see if Myriad can deal with this. Like, at this point, he should probably know what's coming, though he has not scouted yet. But the sheer fact that there is no other units should show him, okay, Castle Age is out. Where are those 3 Earl's Guard going?
Yeah,
straight
right
for the middle
here.
Sacreds.
Right for the sacreds.
Oh, and it's not even capped.
Ooh, so close. Oh man, let's like.
But there's 5 Ghazi here. The 5 Ghazi should be able to deal with this with the archer support because there is no extra range defense yet.
No. Yeah, this should be. I mean, it'll take a little bit of time, but that's
low HP Ghazi is trying to be pulled back. There's another in trying to throw a dagger at the low HP Ghazi, but does not quite get it.
Okay.
Have you ever looked at the stats of the Earl's Guard, by the way?
Well, a little bit.
They're just better men at arms. They have more attack speed. They have a ranged attack. They cost the same. They're ridiculous.
They are pretty good, yeah. Well, the funny thing is, like, the first couple times I played against House of Lancaster, I was looking at them and I was like, why the fuck do House of Lancaster have sergeants? I thought that was KT.
Yeah, right. That was a little bit confusing at the start of the season.
Yeah, it's like, what is happening here? I read all the patches. I thought I knew about the units, and now they're just coming with the, like, isn't that supposed to be KT? Is this a bug? What's happening? And I was like, oh no, it's and sniping the scholar here. Very nicely done by Scatterbrained. Also decapping Sacred Side here on the bottom part.
Myriad manages to defend. Scholar just out healing the spear damage.
Wow.
And now we're actually taking a fight against the mass of Earl's Guard here. There's no spear support, so these Ghazi will have a good time. At the same time, still no upgrades. Archers still do a fairly good amount of damage, though Myriad only now getting the steel arrow. Oh, that's so late. Scatter only needs +1 range defense, and his archers will do nothing. Big fight now. In these melee fights, the scholar healing actually matters a lot. Like, this one scholar here might actually mean a big deal, unless he stands in the front line.
I mean, he can tank like 130 health. That's more than the archers have. So, for whatever reason, this, like, the book dude has twice as much health as an archer. But hey.
I keep saying this, but can we go back to the times when we were just dancing under English town centers with 15 scholars?
Yeah.
In Feudal Age. Speaking of Feudal Age, Myriad now up to 600 gold, and he's trying to get to castle, but at the same time he's also trying to keep up with this flood of Earl's Guard that Scatterbrained is unleashing. Is there any manners? There is no manners. The deer under TC have all been eaten. He's not opting to go for the other deer pack. And yeah, let's see what he's doing here.
This is insane. Like, he's actually pushing Myriad away here. He decapped 2 of the sacred sites. The bottom one is still under Myriad's control, at least. But yeah, I mean, the Ghazi Raiders kind of soft countering the Earl's Guard. The archers just tickling them.
It's a big
really
deal,
rough.
but Myriad cannot afford to lose this position because it's all his food.
Yeah.
If he loses this, he's done. Did he go for Pro Scouts? Yes, he does have Pro Scouts, so he could potentially be. Yeah, and he's also producing a scout right now. I'm assuming he's gonna grab the deer camp on the side. No, never mind. He's also just moving out to that with Vils, with the mill. Okay, Myriad's just perpetually stuck in Feudal Age, forever and ever and ever, and Scatterbrained 13 men at arms.
This is not gonna get better for Myriad in the next couple minutes with, like, if you're stuck in Feudal Age, especially as Delhi, like, with other civs, like, you go Castle Age delayed, and you can still get your upgrades in the next 30 seconds, it doesn't really matter that much. But with Delhi, it's like, okay, great, I finally managed to go to Castle Age, and now I need another 8 minutes to get my upgrades. Like, this is not looking good for Myriad at all.
Yeah, it used to swap, when people started playing Dome, it used to be, okay, Delhi players are actually going Castle Age at 8.5 minutes, and they are also having 10 scholars at that point, but, that is not what we see here. This is just a dead Delhi player, somehow still twitching.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple more resources to be had with the berries here and the deer on the bottom part, so as long as you can kind of keep the Earl's Guard in check, I don't want to say it works, because obviously, like, he's way outnumbered by the Earl's Guard, and again, like, the archers basically tickling
there's
them.
someone at the door.
Don't worry, then get that one, and in the meantime, we're just gonna watch the Earl's Guard not taking any damage basically from the archers. I mean, slowly but surely the archers will get the job done, but this is such a rough matchup here right now, and in the meantime, Scatterbrained also, since he's Castle Age, can just take the relics. 1 in the back already, 2 getting carried home. And then
Oh my god, Scatter is finally respecting the 30 archers.
Yeah, finally, because he realized that they actually can 3-shot him, but
It is about to change though.
This is about to change. Yeah, finally.
And that is the +1.
Iron damage.
And then we might as well just get the +2 as well, because, you know, it's a really good idea to only take 1 damage.
Yeah. If you can take 1 damage, do it.
Is Myriad getting out of this? Because that would be insane.
That would be insane, but I don't really see a way for him to do that. Scatterbrained has like basically all the relics except for this one in Myriad's side, so you will not get that one.
There's a single Earl's Guard murdering Vils at the bottom side.
Really?
That's the 3rd one he kills.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, Myriad at the same time is also busy killing a couple villagers here on Scatterbrain's side, so that's...
The 4th one dead.
Oh boy. I want to say it's even,
that's the 5th one.
That's actually not even at all. Oh, brother.
There's number 6. He finally noticed!
He noticed. Okay, he's getting out. No, no, okay. Oh man, that's... I mean... Myriad did a good raid here, but at the same time, that one Earl's Guard, oh my goodness, that was a lot of damage here. House of Learning is coming up here, getting pushed by 16 villagers, so he really needs to have that ASAP. 11 scholars, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, that's decently fast upgrade, so he's gonna have Castle Age upgrades really soon. The thing about this is Scatterbrained is dropping stables right at this moment, and the only unit that Myriad has is archers. Can he afford an elephant is basically what I'm asking here.
Almost. I mean,
Castle is up.
Food.
Okay, Myriad's going into knights. He is not going for that elephant, and he is going to suffer the consequences. Scatterbrained also going into knights now. I kind of expected Hobblars, but this is also...
I guess you're the only person who likes Hobblars, huh?
Have you played much team games recently?
I actually did, yeah. And I did see it a couple times, and that's why I was like, oh, it actually does, like, in decent numbers, it kind of does decent damage too.
You can actually YOLO dive people's town centers in Feudal. And you just trade a Hobblar for a villager.
It's
ridiculous.
You mean to tell me it's basically the new Malian warrior scouts all in? Because that used to be a thing, right? Just going more warrior.
I mean, you just made Musafadis in Castle Age with insane Farimba time. That is the all in I remember. But let's focus on this fight that is coming up. Veterancy in 10 seconds for Myriad. Scatterbrained has his +2 on the way, but that's 30 seconds out. So let's see how many killing.
Veteran archers are gonna do a lot better now against the Earl's Guards, and they're also kind of stuck here actually. So this
is a losing fight for Scatterbrained.
This is a super losing fight here for Scatterbrained actually. I mean, now he's finally on top of the knights, but the knights do decent tanky against them. And the archer mass is still behind, and so Scatterbrained actually, oh my goodness, that was a little bit of a throw here.
Yeah, if he had waited for this moment here, then it would have been a much different fight, but alas he didn't. Myriad going in with the knight in the Lancaster base, very nice, finds another vill here. But it's not looking pretty because Scatter sitting on 4 relics. What is the play here? Myriad has 8 knights. That's a nice little momentum swing he's got going, and he just needs to find damage.
Yeah, and I mean also 3 sacred sites in Scatterbrained's possession right now, so that's a lot of extra gold that he's gathering right now. He is on stone, so we could potentially see a 20-minute manor coming up. Actually, okay, now we do have manors already now. And Myriad, yeah, he's looking for the kill. A couple knights here moving in. Manor needs to be cancelled for now.
He wants to finish this game, and he wants to finish it right now. He didn't even pay attention. His scholars were all standing outside of the monastery the longest time. He just only noticed. Here comes a dive on the woodline. Find some more vills.
Very
This is,
good dive.
man, Scatter is choking on his own greed here, trying to go for the manor. Game, let's yeah.
Yeah, now Myriad can basically just camp the town center. I mean, he is like slowly but surely losing a lot of military units here as well, but this is a lot of idle time that he's creating here. Not to mention that he equalized the kill number now.
Yeah, nice equalization there. There was a knight of Scatters down at the berries in the south, but has been cleaned up already. I kind of wish we would decap these secrets. Okay, there's the middle one. Top one does have a scholar and a monk on it. And Myriad is pulling back out of the base, is not gonna do the Kill Yachty special where he just keeps on diving. But yeah. I think Myriad should really start thinking about an elephant, seeing all of these knights.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just want to see an elephant. I'm honest. Give me an elephant.
Give me an elephant. Yeah, I think an elephant would be really cool here, and then just grab a couple scholars here. Not as aggressively maybe as this one, but in general. And then you can just super heal them all the time, and yeah. Scholar making out alive though, surprisingly.
Are we looking? Double blacksmith, but we don't have forced march yet, which would have made these archers just run away.
Yeah.
So what's the play here for Scatter? We see more manas coming up. He just wants to capitalize on the fact that he has the most relics. He still has the better economy. And
he survived a very strong attack right now. So I mean, he kind of needs to increase the eco that he currently has with 2 manas. That's 2 more on the way, so that would be 4 at the moment. He could go for another one. And so that would be 5. Okay, I mean he's like obviously way behind, but in terms of mana, but yeah.
Scatter must be so mad because he must realize that if he had only gone for plus range defense at the start of Castle Age, this game would already be over.
Yeah, it really. This was this one bad fight that he took in Myriad's base, and it kind of snowballed from there. So that was really a little bit of a miscalculation on his part. And also, so his first gold ran out. He's on his second gold. Then he has 1 more in the back. But he also lost map control with that as well. Doesn't have any vision about anything that's going on right now. I mean, in theory, Myriad can do whatever he wants to. And Scatterbrained doesn't really know about that. He's moving out now with a couple knights, trying to find a raid, but at the same time, counter raid here coming in by Myriad, a couple knights knocking on the door, getting on the monastery, trying to get the relics out there, and we see a ram being constructed as well.
Oh, no reaction to the knight raid in his own base. Now he sees it. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead, 6 dead.
Yeah, it's gotta be more than that.
There's no counter units here. Okay, a few crossbows popping out at the front side. Ram is up. This Lancaster castle doesn't really do a whole lot against the knights. Like, the damage is really minuscule. So Myriad's trying to go for Grand Theft Relic, but Scatter is doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, oh my goodness, so many villager kills here, and Myriad needs to run here, and he kind of is pressed to the wall. He needs to make this work because he cooked so many eco damage yet again. And so basically the only way is forward for him.
Villagers are still running away from the knights, like there's no reaction.
Well, I mean, there kind of is a reaction, but like, how do you react to that? You kind of need to...
Okay, sure, great job. We just caught 3 relics, and now we're gonna need to bring them back, but that is 27 dead villagers.
Oh, wow, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Myriad also is on 19 villager kills, so it is only an 8 villager difference. Right?
Okay, we're just gonna go for equalizing again. Now, hear me out here. Scatterbrained unfortunately has 5 manors.
Ooh, and now, oh my goodness, look at all those villagers on the run here. So Myriad really equalizing here, 24 villager kills, and this could potentially be a couple more. There's a gate here, luckily for him.
Nice gate. I wish someone else had also had made a gate like that. Let's see. The Scatterbrained's current food income is entirely just manners right now, because otherwise he is running. Myriad, though, his art. So the knights are gonna be pretty happy. Myriad, though, taking all 5 relics now.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Grand Theft
what the hell?
Here.
I'll say Myriad did a lot more damage than I thought he would with the attack in the back there. I thought Scatter would just be able to hold that, but he was probably busy microing his own knights, killing Myriad villagers.
Yeah, and by the way, I mean, yeah, Myriad did lose a lot of archers here against the knights, but Scatterbrained has 1 knight right now and 1 more in queue, and that's it. That's everything that he has right now. This is 2 knight army, and Myriad still has 4,000 something military value, and now he can get onto the manors, and there's not really a whole lot that Scatterbrained can do against that. Reinforcements now slowly trickling in. I think Scatterbrained threw it with this 1 fight at the back, in the base of Myriad, and slowly but surely Myriad came back into this game, and I don't see any way for Scatterbrained to get back into this now. 1 manor is already being destroyed.
It's looking real rough. I mean, the way back, we already saw that happen several times in this game. Is you go for your opponent's eco and you murder a lot of...
Yeah, but I mean, murder with what? Like, he has 1 knight, and that is on 24 health.
He doesn't have the food economy right, and he's going archers while Myriad is still spamming lancers. That is, I'll say, an issue.
A little bit, yeah.
Bad. I thought Myriad would just be dead. Quite honestly, I thought he was just dead the second that you know, his forward food was being attacked by man-at-arms, and he was still feudal.
Yeah, that looked really grim for him, but he somehow clawed his way back into this game. Scatterbrained is still holding, to be fair, but at the same time he lost half of his manors already. And this is just a lot of eco damage that is being caused. Also 17 idle villagers right now, so just nothing to do for these guys. And Myriad back with 3 sacred sites as well, not to mention that he's having 5 relics, so that must feel very, very nice.
4 archery ranges, Mars, Yeoman. Okay, the Yeoman will fix it, is Lancaster's idea role. This game is going to work out. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. Yeomen are, of course, an amazing archer. Best archer in the game, if you ask me. Longbow range, Yumi speed. Okay, not quite Yumi speed, but almost.
Almost, yeah. Faster, yeah.
And you can get a mangonel ability, but there is still 10 knights on the field.
Yeah.
Okay, about to be 9 knights, but still. I don't think Myriad should be here, quite honestly.
Yeah.
I think you see this army and you just pull back and you get a bunch of horse, even more, and...
Yeah, I don't know if you want to move in now. I mean, the ramps, they can take a little bit of attention off your opponent, so that kind of can work. But yeah, the knights crossbow not really doing super hard against the yeoman for sure.
I think he just doesn't expect the 4 archery ranges in the back just pumping them out. And they also do ridiculously well against this, but it's still knights, and they're still feasting.
Yeah.
Numbers dropping on both sides. Of course, we're fighting under the white tower, but the manors are just going down. Myriad's just racking up a lot of gold behind this. Does he have a market? There it is. So yeah.
Yeah, he has a market in the space, so he could trade a little bit the gold that he's currently accruing. Scatterbrained also doesn't have the synchronized shot ability right now, so
It's fairly expensive.
it is very expensive. Yeah, I know, but so that's the mangonel kind of argument is falling flat right now. Was able to decap one of the sacred sites. That's gonna be important. And is working on that as well here with a couple of knights. So still a lot of back and forth actually. Like I was very sure that Scatterbrained was almost dead, but he is still alive.
We've been there before. Yeah, Myriad a little bit too overzealous staying out front. But he's on... I was gonna say, he was on 5 relics. Then he decided, that is unfair, I'm gonna bring one back.
I think there was some kind of peace offering, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I mean...
And here comes the part that I don't like about these quote-unquote archers. We're on an open field. There's knights running you down. You're gonna outrun them and kite them to death.
Yeah. Which, I mean, like historically speaking, archers did very well against knights.
No.
Ooh.
Look at that keep. I mean, if it goes up, that's beautiful. Can he make it though? How many knights are there? 50 knights. He should be able to get this.
He should be able to hold. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Scatterbrained again is down to a lot of yeomen, but it is only yeomen, and there's a couple knights that he has, but they are, they're going to the back now here. Getting just completely destroyed by the crossbows. Okay,
Scatter going into spears.
There you go.
It's another barracks being added. That is 1, 2, 3. 3 spearmen production. And we have a whole bunch of archery ranges. We have 2 stables. Okay, 5 archery ranges actually. What is Scatterbrain's plan to get out of this? Because he's facing Mars Knights at this point.
I mean, his issue is gonna be also that Myriad now is moving into a siege workshop. So yeah, he's gonna go for the trebuchets, and that is gonna be an issue. I mean, with the Rams, he was able to deal with them fairly well, but with a trebuchet, like, what do you do against that? So I don't think he was gonna hold the Lancaster Castle or the White Tower for long. Then he's gonna lose the remaining manors. And
the scary part here is Myriad already has a finished farm transition as Delhi.
Oof.
And he's going Imperial soon. Oh, never mind. He just spent, as I say that, he spent another 1,000 gold going into a Tower Elephant and a bunch. So yeah, we're gonna just finish this game right now. I approve. I like it.
Yeah.
It just goes to show Myriad is quite a bit ahead right now.
I wanna click the tech here so hard, you know, like just you go for a mosque here, just do it already. Let's same for these ones here, but anyway. So yeah, so one of the manors going down. Now he's just going onto the White Tower, and then Lancaster Castle is probably gonna be next. We do have the options to go for the Muster the Nobles, but that's just gonna be, let's see, how much for the 7 Demi Lancers. Yeah, it doesn't feel too great.
They also are really, really bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, but like, if you're like, oh, I want to have some units fast, like, that would be an option, but it's just not, like, yeah, the numbers are not really there.
Now, the other option, 1,200 resources for how many? That is 14 yeomen. It's not quite as good as the Demi Lancer package that you can get, but the yeoman would just be the better fighting unit right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Trap and counter trap. You love to see it. There is a lot of attack pings coming from Myriad's base. Is he reacting to raids this time around? Yes, yeah, he is. He actually has some defensive units.
Yeah, now he's finally moving into some more elephants. And should be. I mean, the trebuchets, they're doing solid work here. White Tower is being repaired, but should still be able to clean it up, especially because Scatterbrained is kind of running out of resources as we speak.
You mean he always has enough resources to repair this? He has 6 manners going. Never mind, 5 manners right now. He used to have 6 manners. So he has enough wood income to repair his White Tower.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Scatterbrained is moving out now. A lot of spearmen here actually, as well as yeomen, but should still. I don't know. Myriad doesn't have the numbers right now, but he certainly has the value. So as long as he can deal with the spearmen, he should be able to clean this up very nicely. There we have some hobolars, by the way. So hobolar spearmen comp here in the front, but the knights are just reigning supreme here still.
Yeah, the knight front line is just deleting everything. We also don't have the billman upgrade for the Lancaster spearmen yet, so there's no armor reduction knights at all. Yeah, it's looking a little rough. And I mean, the hobolar choice for Scatterbrained here, I don't quite know why. I mean, they would be amazing to just dive the eco with, but other than that, as a fighting unit, I don't see them.
No, not really.
Okay. I mean, I kind of wish Myriad would make up his damn mind. Look at his resource. Is he going imp? Is he going to make units? What are we doing with those 3,000 resources in our bank?
Well, he's just keeping us, keeping the game suspenseful, I guess, yeah? So, we just have to wonder. It's like, what is he gonna do next? Find out.
Scholars have been pulled forward. We are officially maxed out on Castle Age tags. And now we're just gonna dive. And this game is it finally gonna end? Every time I call game to end, it immediately backfired.
Yeah.
But this is kind of looking a little rough at this point.
Yeah, I think this one is finally over. The trebuchets have been destroyed from Scatterbrained, and so he's not gonna get the keep down here. White Tower is being destroyed. Lancaster Castle is still standing, but certainly not for long with the elephants and the trebuchets. Yeah, getting at it.
I'll say props to Myriad for sticking in there. I thought he was dead at minute 12, and here we are at 36, and he is just fine, coming out on top here.
Yeah, absolutely. At the same time, Scatterbrained also sticking it out for quite a while here. I thought he was dead like 10 minutes ago, and he wasn't. So both players incredible raiding, especially just keeping them alive. What is the Scholars doing there?
I mean, you said it earlier. They have a lot of HP, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like comparable to archers, not that they're like diving the farms.
Yeah, see, there's archers in the back.
Yeah, okay, I guess so. But yeah, regardless, I mean, like Scatterbrained definitely on his last leg here with 1k army value. Myriad easily having 10 times more right now. And there's just nothing what Scatterbrained can do to deal with the elephants here.
Turns out Delhi is still pretty strong when they actually survive to a decent castle play. Sheesh.
Yeah, very interesting fast castle timing here by Scatterbrained, but I mean, I don't know if that's the strongest strategy that you can go for. Like the manners, you kind of do need them.
I think so. I think, honestly, I think Myriad should have been dead at 12 minutes. I think if Gather just has the range defense upgrade against the 30 archers do 1 damage per shot, and then you just walk over that arm.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess, yeah. I mean, it's just like the resources would have been a lot better, obviously, if the manners would have been there, but yeah, then you don't have that early aggression, and then you just lose all the sacred sites and relics to your Delhi, so yeah, probably against Delhi, very, very, very strong strategy.
That is 1 up for Myriad. And we do have Scatterbrained with the home map Boulder Bay, or he pick Myriad's home map, which is Holy Island. So yeah. Does anyone have KT? No, it's banned out. Does anyone have Zushi? Scatter does, so Holy Island would actually be pretty good for him. What does Myriad have? He has HRE and China, so guess he doesn't mind.
I think we actually like they actually skipped a game in between. I think. Let's see. Like I think we like just watched the first game and now they're already in the third. Like it looks like it.
Which is nice because it would mean that we get a third game, but at the same time, boo. Also, I need to quickly take this call. So
yeah, do that. I'll update the draft real quick. Don't worry. Okay, so Myriad. So Myriad actually lost that one, so it's going over to the right side. So yeah, Scatterbrained winning with IU bits against Holy Roman Empire on Boulder Bay, and that was a fairly quick game, 19 minutes. Not gonna watch that. And the third would be, let's see, Holy Island. Right, Holy Island. Holy Island, and they're gonna play this one here. Ooh, okay, here we go. China, upcoming, there you go. Okay, so while Ascalad is taking that call, I don't know how long that's gonna take. Myriad, oh, I need to update the score real quick, so that is 1-1. And Myriad is gonna play China against Scatterbrained with Juicy's Legacy on Holy Island. So Chinese and the variant Chinese civilization getting at each other. I did send Ascalad an invite, but he hasn't responded yet, unfortunately. So okay, well, while we're still waiting for Ascalad, I think we can do one more one more round of King of the Rockies trailer. So for those who haven't heard about that, we're hosting another LAN event in Denver, in Colorado, in October 24th, 26th. It's gonna be an international event this time, so people from all around the world can and will show up there. We got a $15,000 sponsorship by World's Edge, which we are very grateful for. And we still rely on donations to make this event possible, because the donations will help cover the cost. So, for example, the flight cost, hotel cost, venue cost, and all that kind of stuff. So if you are excited for the event, if you want to donate, you can donate to our Matcherino, which is right here in the link. And
right, how we looking?
Oh, he's back. Okay, so we're not gonna watch the. I was just talking about King of the Rockies, so we're not gonna watch the trailer yet. Again, but we are ready to jump in. So as soon as you accept my invitation.
If I had one, I would totally do that.
I invited you like 10 times at least. Anyway, age is sometimes a little bit. Sure, right. Good. So yeah, we did miss the second game. Holy Roman Empire lost against Ayubids on Boulder Bay. And but yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit more about King of the Rockies later. But all the information is in chat and in our Discord. And with that, I'm gonna hit observe match. And we're going in
Okay.
for our third match. It's gonna be match point. Scatterbrained against Myriad.
Oof, oof, oof.
So
That
Holy
is
Island and Chinese against Juicy's Legacy. Let's switch that. Wait, where was that?
China versus
go.
better China. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's basically Myriad playing Chinese in red against Scatterbrained playing the better Chinese in yellow.
I do like Scatterplane. That is
Scatterplane.
you know what? I'm gonna make an Scatterplane.
Yeah. Well, words are hard sometimes, you know. So
I agree. I agree. By the way, nice little detail that of course everyone missed because only I was watching it. But Scatterbrained opening on the sheep, and he actually gathers with 4 wills on the sheep, and then he goes to the lumber camp and supervises that as a drop-off point for the food. So yeah, that's the sushi water opening.
yeah, very nice, very nicely done here. That's the little details. You know, sometimes you ask yourself like, why are Conqueror people so much better? Like they're having the same tools, right? As everybody else, but the way they're using it is just so incredible sometimes, and it's the small little details that get you ahead.
It's just something that most people just don't realize, because that's not something you look at the start. Because you just look, oh, both players walking towards the water. Who has the better fish spawn? Which, if I'm looking at this, Scatter
it is
does have the better fish spawn, but yeah, a little unfortunate. Should just be fully equal, but here we are.
Well, I guess in the long run, for Myriad, it is a little bit better, I think. But yeah, overall, for now, definitely in Scatterbrain's favor.
Now, let's look at the actual real question, right? Where is Scatterbrained gonna drop down his garden? There is the 75 gold garden. There is the 50 gold and 25 stone, and however many berries he can get in there. There is the 25 gold, 25 stone, and 38 berry garden. Huh. You know what? I've seen better gardens on this map.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I usually like to have stone in there just so that I can, you know, things like arrow slits and stuff like that. You can just go slowly trickle that up. So I usually like to go for like a stone gold combination, which
There's the double woodline double gold garden.
so woodland
as
double
well.
gold, right? Yeah. I mean, there's a couple like definitely okay spawns. Like it's not something in his immediate base that he can go for, but there's definitely some okay options for him. And I mean, you know, at the end of the day, free resources are free resources, and so I don't think he'll mind too much about that.
I mean, this map is known for the meditation gardens. That is what makes Zushi on paper the best Civ on this map.
No.
Why is Myriad's Vil going for a punching match with this scout? So, in 37 more hits, Myriad is gonna be 1 villager down. Let's see if he's gonna come to that. No, scout is coming in.
37 more hits, oh my. But yeah, so we have 5 and 5 fishing boats. There's 2 more in queue for Myriad and 1 more for Scatterbrained. Yeah, I mean overall, Scatterbrained Myriad rather investing a little bit, just slightly more into wood right now.
I think Scatter is gonna pop his guard. Yeah, I was gonna say on the triple gold and the woodland because it's so close.
Yeah,
and he wants to go for a good timing, and it's also decent. Like,
yeah, it's absolutely decent. You get a lot of gold there. That's super fine. And like with the gold wood, you kind of also like that's also good for your fishing or like for your water play as well. You might even actually get like a couple of the berries in here, just like 1 or 2 maybe. So just yeah, like
Oh.
probably like 1 food per minute as well. I don't know.
We're about to drop that, and here comes the academy.
There it is.
There it is. Gonna build it with 5. He's still gonna be behind in feudal timing, but since there's travel distance towards your opponent, he's still gonna be fine on water in theory.
Yeah, both players in the meantime have added another dock. So overall that should be a fair... I mean, I really expect a super equal game on water. I don't think any player is massively advantaged.
You know,
So-
fun little detail. Scatter doesn't queue any military ships. Instead, there's an archery range immediately dropped on the meditation garden and send us across the map.
Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, with Juicy's Legacy, you get access to the Juganu immediately. You don't have to go for Song Dynasty to unlock them, as with the Chinese. Oh, never mind. Okay, he doesn't have the berries in there. But yeah, I mean, still, like 75 gold, and how much food would that gonna be? 20
It's gonna
maybe?
be like 18, 19,
Yeah, close to
17.
20.
Never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so Juganu moving over.
It's a lot of Zooks. Myriad does not have a tower here. His woodline is also exposed because the TC range doesn't extend all the way over there. Okay, but his scout just passes by here.
Yeah.
He sees that. Are we gonna see a tower? He does have the wood.
Yeah, he does have the wood, and Chinese can construct stuff halt a little bit faster, right? So.
Okay, I mean, he's not reacting at all.
He's not at all, actually, yeah. Curious.
Okay.
Curious decision. In the meantime, we do have some military ships crossing each other's path.
Yeah.
Wow, that could be a
First,
very interesting... Ooh, IO is in danger here right now. You do not want to lose that. Ah, yay.
Yeah, the first archer is out. Unfortunately, Scatter actually invested in quite a few Zooks, and this one archer is not gonna be able to do anything. Second archer also not really there.
Oh my
Loses
goodness.
2 IOs now.
Oh, wow. Oh.
The IOs are cheaper.
They are cheaper, yeah, that is true, but they're still very expensive, and now all the villagers getting pulled here. Myriad has enough of this. Is losing 1 villager
That's one
here.
Deadville.
Yeah. So I mean,
it could have been a lot worse.
it could definitely have been a lot worse. Yeah, for sure. Oh my god, that's a very explosive start for sure.
How is the situation on the water, though? Let's see here. We've got 3 warships for Myriad. We've got 3 warships for Scatter, so there is no direct advantage. Let's see who pays attention on the water, because demo ships are here.
I find it hilarious how this is like an exact mirror. Like, all the same units, the same amount. Like, there's nothing deviating here.
Yeah, except the part where Scatter has 10 more units on land.
True, yeah. I mean, I was just talking about water, so yeah. In water, it's very even here right now. Demo ship almost losing its life, so needs to be careful here with for Scatterbrained. Demo ship, ooh, moving out. That could be pulling it back in the last second.
On another note, Myriad is 5 fishing boats ahead at this point in time. But, you know, Scatter does have the meditation garden, which is, what did we say? 93 extra resources per minute. So that's 2 villagers, which is also nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, could definitely have been worse than that, for sure.
Triple Hulk going up for Myriad. Scatter also going same direction. And that Zook mass, 11 Zooks and 3 spears. Does Myriad have anything to counter that? No, he definitely does not. He does have a tower though.
2 horsemen and 2 archers, that's basically it. That is not gonna be enough here. So yeah, Myriad plans on fighting this out on the water, and Scatterbrained has different ideas. Another dock getting added, so yeah, I mean,
Not realize. Attack ping's coming in.
Ooh,
Now
close one.
he's in time. Unfortunately, horsemen have not
Oof.
spears here, and there's just not enough archers to deal with this. But Scatter also doesn't have anything to deal with the what was I gonna say, with the tower right now. It's just idle time, which is great, because as long as Myriad is off the gold, there is no danger of castle age. Now, of course, he's China, so he has the taxes, can't really push him completely off.
Yeah, and I mean, like, 2 villagers idle time, and you lost like
Here
5
comes the
to
dive.
blue. Doesn't really feel great. Yeah, dive here on land while water fight is still going on here.
Oh god, this is gonna be a disaster.
Ooh, this is, oh my goodness, look at that.
No reaction?
Yeah, Myriad
Too late
reacting
reaction?
very delayed here. That's gonna be another dead IO. Couple more
If he
dead
doesn't
village-
win water right now, this might be just it.
Another dead IO, another, oh my goodness, another one. Oh, this is so brutal right now. Myriad again pulling all the villagers, trying to get rid of this. I guess having a couple villagers lost is better than having 20 idle villagers for a minute here. He doesn't have anything to deal with.
Game's done. 25 dead vills.
Yeah, the thing is, like, he could go for more horsemen now, but he didn't even have enough wood, so he couldn't even go for archers right now. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
that's amazing.
just not respecting the land power there.
Yeah.
I guess Myriad just wanted to plop down a barbecue near his woodline eventually, but the timing was not. And
Oh man. Well, GG Scatterbrained.
That was rough.
That was very well played, I have to say, and I mean, oh my, look at the villager curve is so brutal.
Curve is the exact right word.
Yeah.
It's really curving downwards.